Hey, welcome back to the Car Shocker. My name is Jimmy Prater. I'm a car closer. I close and close and close. I close car deals. And you like to close and close and close car deals. You like to close anything. You close any product you can get your hands on. Because you know, as a closer, that's how you make money, by closing. You just close and you make money. You close them and you gross them. Doesn't matter if you're selling houses or if you're selling cars or if you're selling stocks. Speaking of stocks, Wall Street. Hey, I want to talk to you about that. They say the average vehicle lasts its lifespan at least 10 years, okay? And that is the reason why lenders don't want to loan money past 10 years, because they know vehicles only last about 10 years. Now, I know that's debatable. I get it. I like older vehicles myself. I think they're great, okay? But, you know, when you're trying to close a subprime customer, right, which we're treating them just like if they're rock stars, right? You have to. You got to treat everybody with respect. When you're closing a deal, closers, listen to me. Treat them with respect, okay? If you do anything at all, you learn anything from my videos, make sure you treat a 400 credit score like an 800 credit score, okay? Just treat them the same way. But we know that they're going to need down payment. It is what it is. They need down payment. Plus, the more down payment you get, the more gross you have in the deal, right? That's how we make our money. We hold back on the trade, and we also try to get as much down payment as possible. Also, we're trying to bump them on payment. That's what we do. We bump people to gross them, to close them, to make the dough. That's just how closers are. It's reality, okay? Now, think about what Wall Street says. They've done several studies on the industry, because you know what? The auto industry pushes the market. That's just what happens in there. And, you know, it starts out with a raw commodity. Explain this to your customer. When you're trying to get more down payments, tell them what a vehicle does. It starts out as a raw commodity. It's raw commodity, okay? And then from there, it goes to a hard commodity, okay? A hard commodity. And once it's a hard commodity, it's starting to form. And you explain this to the customer. Once it starts as raw, goes so hard, it's starting to form. And you know, after this, you can let the customer know that you're a Wall Street salesperson. This is funny. This is great. This is great. From there, it goes into a future commodity. A future commodity. And that's where the car dealers have got to start, you know, they have to start purchasing vehicles from the manufacturer, because everything's on Wall Street. It's all this funny money out there, okay? It goes from raw to hard and to future, right there. It's starting to form. How are they going to do that? You know, how are they going to purchase that vehicle? Well, here's the thing. They're going to have to start selling it. So they get it sold to them on credit. That's why dealers are so aggressive with advertising. That's why they have to move the merchandise. They got to move it, because they're buying it all on credit. That's their floor plan. That's their floor plan. And explain it to the customer. And when you're explaining to them, seeing is believing. Just take your marker and just write it all down for them, okay? And let them know from there it goes to a spot commodity. A spot commodity is when a consumer purchases the product, okay? So from there, that customer purchase that vehicle, and the clock starts ticking right then. It just starts ticking for the 10-year mark. Once it hits the 10-year, it goes back to the recycle. 80-20, because only 80% of the vehicle is recyclable. These are the studies on Wall Street. Now, you're going to be a Wall Street salesperson when you get through with this video and you start practicing it. You just got to start practicing, because look at the commodities. Look at the commodities. Look how the world turns. Look how the markets turn with the market in commodities. All right? So it's 80-20. Now, 80% is recyclable. 20% is. Who's paying for that 20%? Okay? So the bank's not. The bank won't loan money on 20% for the customer to purchase that vehicle. They just won't do it. So what we need to do is we need 20% down, at least. How are we going to get to 20%? We have to get to 20%. And it's not just because the bank's asking for it or you're asking for it as the salesperson or the closer or the salesperson that actually is a closer or the dealer's asking for it. It's that the lender's not going to pay the 20%, period. But good news, you've been approved. You've been approved for the 80%. Now, that's just how it works. So, again, let's take it from the top. You got the raw commodity, the hard commodity, the future commodity, and then the spot commodity, and then back to raw. And once it goes back, it gets recycled. You got to explain this stuff to, because see, customers like to be educated. And as a Wall Street salesperson, and that's what you start calling, say, hey, I'm a Wall Street salesperson. Put it on your card, I'm a Wall Street salesperson. Just do it. Just do it. Get some credibility. People like to buy from experts. People like to buy from experts. Put it on your website. It's fun. Have the internet department start putting it out there. Get some stuff going on there. Listen, let me know what you think about this video. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. Give me some likes. Share it if you like it. Subscribe. Hit that little Sharky icon right down there at the bottom of your screen. And then a little bell will pop up and it'll go ding-a-ling-a-ling inside your email or your text or however you want to receive it. And then we'll start a dialogue. My name is Jimmy Prater. This is a car sharker. I need you to do yourself something. Have a lot of energy the next time you go out and sell something and you close something and really do something for yourself. Go close something. Yeah!